meat and curry, I'm your man. Cause how we all lose it is a mystery. It's like the changing of our wardrobes from a dire history. But it's the one making us not stop. 50 kilograms is all we've got to drop. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Bob Cooper.
Good evening.
How are you, sir? You good?
I am good today. I've got lots of positive vibes about me today. And yeah, I feel like I've turned a corner.
Yeah?
Yeah. I am actually in a really good mood at the minute. Like I feel I'm only a couple of days into behaving better. But do you know what? That last podcast with Alex there are some bits that have really hit home with me that have actually helped me this week, which has been I'm really happy to report.
Yeah, I think I'm exactly the same.
Because I went
Johnny, not so much.
Johnny, no.
No.
I've had reports on Johnny as well, which we should share with him when he gets here, that he's quite boring. So what we need to do is get the real Johnny out and show him this podcast. And I think we saw a glimpse of it with the fish fingers comment. Johnny he's a wild character. And I can't wait for you listeners to really experience the true Johnny. He was timid on this first episode, but we all have cobwebs we have to fight off in the first one.
Yeah, he's been pretty nervous throughout, to be fair. He's not joining today, actually, Bob, because he's going to a leaving do. He couldn't remember, but I've got some notes from him that I will read out later.
Fine.
But he's a nervous guy. He's, very complicated character.
He's a superb man, but he will come out of his shell. I'm really excited for the droppers to really see the true side of Johnny Craven, because he's just a fantastic guy.
For sure. He's an absolute fireball. Yeah, there's also some big news is that we're recording something in the background for the pod, Bob. Not even you know this. A little fresh drop on the 50 kg drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're adding a bit of spice to the pod. Me and the man, Greg Poper, in the background.
Magical Greg. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Ledge. I've been sober for about 6 weeks now. I drank once in that time for a wedding. Yeah.
You were smashing pints as well. So you've that's good turn of corner then. And it shows what you just loving pints, basically.
Yeah, no, that was like getting married. I've loved pints, and yeah, fine. I've followed Big P's advice, and I've hit the gym a couple of times this week, pumping the iron, but doing the stuff that I can do around the injuries I've got. There's a very weird community in that gym in Anytime Fitness in Orpington. Yeah, I see them out and about in the local restaurants as well. And there's like this, it's like mother and daughter combos that come in, right? And then there's like these kind of like weightlifting, not like jock types, like pretty regular blokes that are trying to keep themselves in shape, but they're all they're not there to look like beautiful. They're there to just pump some iron and probably let off some steam. But they all seem to have this kind of weird like community where they all cheekily flirt with each other. Now, for me, right, I don't want to talk to anyone in a gym.
No, the gym is not the time for conversation, is it?
Like, worst people in a gym, PT. Get away from me. I don't get back the hour that you're going to give me. I don't want to speak to you. Second down, that like bodybuilder who goes, yeah, great form, mate, or you're doing it a little bit wrong. Jog on. Yeah. I don't want your opinion. I didn't ask for it. I don't care if it puts my back out, right? I'm here to just do whatever I need to do. I don't want to be here. Yeah. I don't want to spend the amount of time that you have to look like a pair like you do. Don't listen to you. Next one is like the over enthusiastic. Oh.
Yeah, the noisy
that was hard. Oh, really felt the burn. Jog on. The last thing I'll be doing is approaching some mother and daughter combo to go, do you need some help with that? That ain't on, is it?
Yeah, everyone's been through that. Millions.
Yeah, that gym's got this weird click.
Oh, there's Mace. Love that. Right, Mace?
Yeah. There he is, yeah.
Fantastic guy. Right, Mace?
Yeah. Go to the
normal
gym
session.
Yeah, I just want to be alone,
You're back to the gym.
Yeah, but only little bits.
Trying to get new habits, yeah? You're back doing the gym, and what else are you doing?
Well, I was back doing boxing before, but my diet's been the issue. I've known that for ages, and Big P's chat actually got my head on with that. So I'm back on the PSL, going down to pure, doing egg in the morning, little pot, fine. Calorie counting the rest of it. I'm on about 1,200 calories by this point in the day, which then means I can go home and eat something decent. And the weight's coming off. I put on a bit more from the last weigh-in. I went up 2 kilograms, and now I'm back down like 3 or 4, I think it is nearly in total. And that's in the space of like 3 days. I'm also not bloated all the time. I've got energy. I feel good. Yeah, I just feel much better. And
yeah, I feel like I've had a similar-ish journey. My was in the same thing as that. So we weighed in, and then that was 2 weeks. So then after a week or so, basically last weekend, I had an enjoyable Saturday, we'll call it. I then topped off the enjoyable Saturday with going in the local chippy, and I did have to give one of those burgers a spin.
yeah, you sent a photo of that. That looks vile, mate.
It was a heart attack in a polystyrene box. What I would say is, I went for the big one, obviously, with the ham and the bacon, the sausage, doner meat, and 2 burgers. Like, it was the all singing, all dancing. Get it eaten, get it out of my head, and then I can move on with this weight loss journey. Ordered it, and the one she gave me was the one below that, basically, which didn't have the ham or the bacon in it, but it did have a load of doner meat, 2 burgers, and a chippy sausage in it. There was no place for that sausage in that burger. The bit of doner meat, listen, shoot me.
In
but
theory,
the sausage,
right?
the sausage just made it strange.
What you've just explained is a high protein sando, though, isn't it? From your man Big P.
There you go, fistful of it.
Might not be the leanest stuff.
No, it was definitely wasn't lean. It was dripping. There was a load of doner meat, but just
you're falling down there.
Obviously, I saw it. It was a poster. It looked delicious. It was outrageous to buy, and I thought I've got to just try it, and then I've ticked it off. They didn't give me the all singing, all dancing one, but I was actually glad of that after I started eating it, because I thought I don't need any bacon or ham in this. It made it even weirder, and the sausage was just strange. If anything, shouldn't have been in it, and I actually wouldn't buy it again. So, but what I did do, therefore, is tick it off my list. So I weighed myself on Monday, and I was heavier after the first weigh-in, which was no good. But then since then, so I've lost 2.5 kilos this week, and I'm now 1.8 kilos less than our first weigh-in. And I've only had one PT session before I weighed myself this morning. And so all that's just come from better food. Yeah. Literally, I've stopped all the little petrol station or shops. Do you know what I mean? Like getting crisp chocolate sandwiches on the move. Just can that out. I've taken packed lunches to work, and just eating proper meals that have actually been cooked. That's it.
There's a famous quote from someone actually on this front, right? That I'll say now. It was, "I don't want to be a fat pig anymore. Fat pigs eat shit, so I'm not going to eat shit, so I don't become a fat pig and stay as a fat pig." That was Tyson Fury at his biggest.
Yeah, I remember you telling me it before, and I got really excited about it and tried to find it. Yeah, pigs eat shit. So if you want to be a pig, fat pig,
just eat shit.
Which is exactly what I've got myself to. But what I have, so basically simplified, I've also just come from PT session before this session, for this recording. So that's helped. And after this, I'm going straight to a football match.
So this whole competition, Bobbles, we're in the midway point. I'm, I think, 1.2 kilograms down. Jonty went to Ibiza. He's about 3 kilograms down, isn't he?
I'll be a water in it. Like, he's just lost it in Ibiza, that's it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Or you dance and get off your nut, and then you lose it all. But it'll all be back on plus more by the end of the week. Yeah. So I'm feeling in a pretty good place, and I feel like my head's on with it. What I also would say is I always make the excuse that there's something in my mind I've got to tick off and just get out of my head. Now I've had that burger, I've got nothing in there. But the one thing that I'm really trying to take from what Alex said, that's been playing on my mind all week, is about just forming the habits. And even if it isn't the doing all, I'm trying to get myself out of, we've all been criminal for it for a long time, is the all or nothing thing. So PT session before this, right? I knew
your PT session and a football match sounds a bit all or nothing, mate.
No, I know, but that's just because I wasn't going to football, but they were short. So I was like, actually, do you know what? I can do it. I'm not working London today. But I wasn't due to be playing until about 3 hours ago.
Oh, right.
But this session, I knew I was going to be late for it. So usually I'd cancel. But I was like, if I cancel, I'm not going to get another in this week. So we ended up doing a 45-minute session. But Olby would have cancelled it. But Numi's like, but that's 45 minutes more than I'm going to get anyway. So just take the 45 minutes. And what he was saying about that topic habits is even if it's a little bit, just do it, form the habit, and then you know, you can worry about it being the best ever session you could have had another time, but at least you get the time in. And so I actually went to buy that Atomic Habits book on Spotify, but you can't buy it on the app.
I've got it
You got
on Masterclass. There's a video course that you can go through it all, and I've been watching it, and it's very good. Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
At
I'm
changing
definitely
habits.
gonna listen to. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna get the audiobook or watch that video, or whatever. But the whole habits thing with me really made sense. It's like just form the habit and get the consistency, and then worry about how good the quality is after, because you'll start to get that. If you do it regular, even if it's half an hour workouts, that's still a series of half an hour workouts you weren't doing. And all I'm doing at the moment is making excuses and doing none. So just do what you can and get some consistency with the habit. So that is helping me eradicate the all or nothing situation, and I'm feeling like it's going to pay off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm positive, Bob. I'm in a good headspace. I really don't want to drink. Like, I've knocked booze on the head because I'm just a bit bored of it, and I
Yeah.
haven't gone into it like I'm giving up alcohol.
No.
Die for a pint and this sort of stuff. I've just gone not interested, and I'm out of the habit of it. I've got the honeymoon coming up in November, and I usually lose weight when I'm on holiday because it gives me a chance to actually move, which is the bit that I
Yeah.
don't have during normally. So I'm looking forward to that.
Where you going?
Yeah, Mauritius. Got that in
Mauritius.
2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then after that,
Nice.
then we've got silly season kicking in. But I might just stay sober. I like
Yeah,
it.
I'm not concerned about the Christmas period, but I'm not concerned as much about the drinking side of it this year, because I'm really not in a boozy headspace. And now I've got the boy, I'm hoping that just keeps me a bit more on track. But the eating just definitely goes off the rails at Christmas. So far off the rails, but I'm hoping I could earn myself a little, a couple of treats if I actually get my head down. But what it's the 26th of October today, right? So Christmas is literally 2 months yesterday. You can do a huge amount in 2 months or 6 weeks if you want to give yourself a little blowout period. There's a huge amount you can do in that time.
Yeah, I reckon I
To
can
earn,
shift a stone or two before that holiday in 3 weeks. That's the plan. And I
yeah.
think I can do that from just eating well. And at the moment, I'm eating about 2,500 calories. It keeps me in a deficit. And the days that I do exercise, I see a massive jump down in the scales. And that's all you need. Half when we got him, right, he was lazier than me. Dog just didn't want to move.
Yeah.
It'd also be fucked if you took him for a walk it was a bit too long. Emma's been walking him every day to work, and we've been taking him up the park. And now he's like a different dog. He's just running about everywhere, doing
Loves
everything.
it.
Yeah. And he's 10 times fitter. So we took him for a little, it's about 10,000 steps around Beckenham Place Park. Shout out Beckenham Place Park, right? If you ever get a dog, Bob, it's a beautiful place. It's an old golf course that's now they've turned into a woodland area, a bit parkland area. There's even a lake to go swimming outdoors, which is 100% going to be my forfeit if I can lose more weight than you, big fella. I'm going to get you two in your little boxer shorts, swimming in an open lake in front of a park full of dog walkers. Yeah, class acts. He's running about. He's loving it. That's keeping me on my toes. And yeah, I'm just like not being a pig. Feels good.
Does feel good. What's the strategy before you go away then? So you want to lose 2 or 3 stone,
Just gonna
and
eat healthy,
you
same shit, 2,500 a day. And I'm gonna
just
try and
and
get
the
to the gym.
walking.
Gym 3 times a week. I'm gonna try and get to, don't care how long it is. I find with boxing sessions, I go to them and I'm absolutely on a high afterwards, right? In the words of Sam
Yeah.
James, the dopamine's in my veins, man. I'm on a life high, bro. Shout out Sam James, Ace
Okay.
Air Conditioning. But yeah, I find afterwards that's when I out and start eating badly and this sort of stuff because I feel so that I'm looking for that pleasure, like Big P was saying.
Yeah. What, you're gonna piss on
Um,
someone? What? No.
the other challenge I think we should do is actually try and order in Chipotle in fists. How good would that be for content? I think we should do a live pod and just walk into Chipotle and go, "Hello, mate. 2 fists of
Mate.
protein, 1 fist of carbs, please." And I want to see how they react. I think they could be so
I
confused.
also think if I ask for 2 fists of protein, how tightly I would meet in there, like that would be what, like 38 quid?
That's the other
like,
thing I've been looking at. These bloody health companies are cheeky, aren't they? That Pure will do like a healthy curry or something like that for 500, 600 calories. The majority of that pot is rice. Granted,
Yeah, 100%.
it's brown rice, but the little dollop that they put on, and then it's like £3 for extra meat. You must be joking. Big P wants the ratios the other way round. So I've come up with some ideas, actually, Bob. I think we
Fist.
can get into some business here.
Oh, here we go.
We can fist some sandwiches. If you see a traditional sandwich packet, right?
Yeah,
you
it's a triangular shaped,
Yeah.
situation.
Like you walk into Pret, you're nicking a sandwich. The Christmas sandwiches are out in M&S at the moment. Them ones, right?
No, they're not.
But wait, I don't want to put something in your head. I didn't. That wasn't the intention of this, Bob.
Pigs,
Right?
pigs and blankets sandwich.
In the words of Big P, right? He was saying the sando is healthy if it's filled with veg and has high protein, right? So instead of having 4 slices of bread, why don't you make it 2 and fill the filling route and sell it as 1/2 sandwich, as a protein sandwich? And I think that's a business model, Bob. That's a healthy sando.
So what you're saying is, because it is effectively one sandwich cut in half, you're saying have half a sandwich,
Just 1 slice of bread.
but yeah, 1 slice of bread, yeah, but then twice, like fill the rest of it with veg and
So
meat.
let's say you got a chicken and lettuce salad sandwich. You'd bang out
Yeah.
big protein chicken. You'd put your lettuce, maybe chuck in some sweet corn if you want it. Yeah. Maybe some
what
other
else you having
bits.
there? Yeah, what other veg you going for?
Well, I used to be a sandwich artist in Subway, Bob. So
I know. Go on then, construct me the sandwich because you've got a sandwich on it. If we're going to go into business together,
So,
then this new protein
actually, you
sandwich.
could probably do this in Subway already. Instead of the foot long, you go 6-inch, but you get double meat, is what I'm proposing, basically. And then you go lettuce, peppers. Oh, as he said.
I know, but what veg are you going to have in a sandwich, though? Like, are you going to load it up? What are you going to go with?
Well, all your
I
salad
want to know.
items.
Construct me one. Come on, Alex. What you construct me one?
All your salad items. You're not going for a roast dinner. Well, you could do, couldn't you?
You could do. Why not? Listen, the world's your oyster. This is our new business venture. That's going to be the USP, isn't it? Rather than just, did you want lettuce with that and a bit of tomato? No, I want some broccoli in it, mate.
So what would you do? Like bubble and squeak it up and bang it in a sandwich next to the meat?
Gravy and some peas. Can we have gravy in there? It's got to be a healthy version of gravy somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know about the calories in gravy.
Roast,
peas?
like a roast dinner, like lean meat version roast dinner of how bad for you Yorkshire puddings?
Yeah, that's pure
truly
flour, isn't it? Have you ever made them? It's pure
No, of course I
flour.
haven't. Why would I know?
I do a lot of cooking. It's
What
flour.
would be good is
milk.
if rather than piece of bread,
They're milk. It's milk, flour. I'm sure that's it. And then there's like maybe butter that you put in there, but you cook it in a big ball.
that's pretty bad.
Like, big dollop of oil. It's just everything that's wrong. Everything that he was saying is wrong is in a Yorkshire pudding.
I heard meat, I heard veg,
everything.
I heard a container for it, and I thought Yorkshire pudding.
And bread's bad for you, but if you
away
stick
from
to a
that.
slice instead of the 2 slices there. But imagine pulling that out of the box and you're like, yeah, that's a sandwich. Every time I go to America, the filling is much more than the bread.
Ridiculous.
They nail it. But it just doesn't need to be that big. If you do a small one where it's the same size package, I think
the same ratio as the Americans do it in a UK size.
Yeah, with lean meats, as he said, and veg. It can be lettuce, it can be peppers, it can be whatever. There you go, Bob.
Not?
Yeah. And then some spicy sriracha or whatever. They've got no calories in it. We're laughing. Where do I start?
Let's start it out. What would you call it?
Protein sandos.
Protein sandos.
Yeah, and we could be the face of it, like the Subway man. Do you remember that advertising where he used to come on with his massive trousers?
I do, with the jeans.
Yeah. That could be us, couldn't it? The 50 kg drop sandwich. How did you do it? I ate sandos, inspired by Big P's.
Yeah.
You could have Big P's favourite. He could mix up his own recipe, couldn't you?
Who said you had to have less filling? Incorrect. Protein sandos.
More
and
filling.
Then depiction.
Bread's the devil, not the meat. Yeah. And
okay,
they used to do the singular sandwich, but keep the same filling. Get out. That's a
problem.
Meal.
A lot of diet foods, they just go, oh yeah, it's better for you because there's half of it. And then I'm hungry. Do you know what I mean?
That's why I had a problem. He was talking about them delivery companies. Them delivery companies I've done so many times, and you get like what is a chicken breast is quite sizey, right? They'll cut that in half, grill it, and leave that as the protein. Put 2 bits of broccoli in and some Swede mash. That's not enough. It's not even going to touch the sides, right? A man of our stature and our girth, Bob, are allowed about 3,000 calories a day, and we'd still be in a deficit if we're moving minimally, right? You'd have to eat 10 of them to get that calorie count.
Yeah, it's no good.
Ridiculous.
That's what annoys you when you go to shops and you get sandwiches or like wraps. Like I remember like Boots Shapers, like the Boots for like low calorie, whatever. There's just nothing in them. Imagine a wrap where like each half of it is like the size of a party cocktail sausage roll. Like literally like that, like a little thumbful, like all that. I know why it's 189 calories because there's fuck all in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got that. on
Drives me
system.
nuts. Let me read out what Jonty said. Hi boys, I'm Jonty, but my friends call me Jonathan. Can't make the pod tonight. Sorry, fellas. Going to a leaving do. Was going to stay off the drink, but probably am going to drink. If you want me to come in and do the pod drunk, I can do, but I don't think that'll be good for the listeners. But because, you know, Jonty comes out when he's drunky. Ready when you are. If you do want to sub me in, just try and dial me in, but I'll be in the boozer. Chelsea's here, is what he said. Good impression, that, though. Bang on.
Tell you what is strange is that we seem to both be in a pretty good place. Like I can't remember the last episode we did this, and we're like, actually, things are going well, rather than just talking about just strictly blowouts. Now we're talking Pete Tong, because I feel like I haven't felt like this on the pod since one of the first episodes we ever did.
I don't know if it's a change in weather, Bob. Might be the change in weather. Do you know what I find is as soon as winter comes, I can wrap myself up in a nice little coat and I feel safe again. You know, none of this sweating bollocks on the train. I'm back.
It's a good time to lose weight, winter, because it's like in the summer, everything's going on in it. After work, weekends, like you can't help but just go out and want to get trashed. Like it's just a fun time, and all the events are on. You got music festivals, you get your holidays. Like it's all going in the summer. But we're now October. We're now nearly November. We're fully in the midst of autumn, and there definitely is less distractions. There just is. Obviously, Christmas is going to be a challenge, but and for you got your honeymoon. But day to day, it's a better time for losing weight. Hibernate, get yourself locked away, work hard, enjoy yourself come Easter.
I always find the holiday period's really good for me because there's gyms in the hotel. I've got time to do stuff, or we're like going to see something, sightseeing or whatever the fuck it is, and you're moving. Like I've got no time. I'm all over that life.
There's only one holiday I can remember where I can honestly say that was good for my health, and that was the baby moon. The missus was as most pregnant you can be, like whilst being on holiday. It was just before you can't travel anymore. Completely sober, she can't drink. Yeah, she wanted to lay around a lot, so every now and then when she wanted a little nap, I'd go and have a swim. And we had a really lazy. I had a proper rest and recovery, and actually used it to do. I think most days I was doing 2 swims. That's the only holiday. I mean, did booze. I mean, yeah, some proper food, and that's the one holiday where I can say I've gone away and actually got some fitness in, and how it stuck to my plan and lost some weight on it. Otherwise, it just doesn't happen for me. But
I'd love to see that. Just you hitting the waves.
Mate, Moorgate, Nuffield Health, come see me, mate. It's got the biggest pool in the city, 20-metre pool in it.
Can you get a coach from Victoria?
Yeah.
We should walk to Victoria.
That's where it starts.
You can get your steps in. We can walk along the river. It's a lovely walk, right? All the way, you see all the sights, Houses of Parliament, Big Ben,
a nice walk,
stuff.
Yeah.
And you get to Victoria, I can get a train for Victoria home, and we can do a 50 kg drop walk. See if the droppers want to get involved. Lovely.
We should definitely do that. We should make that like a once a fortnight thing.
And I think we should do it, and in time that could turn into because it's 5k, it could turn into a jog maybe.
Right.
Might be more than 5k, might be 10k.
That's a good idea, you know.
I know, mate. And I've done that walk a lot, and it's lovely.
I've done that walk before as well. I have done that walk before. It is a nice walk. And you end up at St James's, and then you cut across and bang at Victoria.
I think that could be the plan. When are you free? When are you going to leave? I bet you will feel amazing on that coach after that walk.
Yeah, what I would say is, got to pick a day when we're both in the office for work. 5
days a week, baby. I'm in the office every day.
So I reckon Mondays are the day for me for that. Because I used to have, up until last week, I had evenings or Monday evening, and I'd finish work at about 10 o'clock. But I've now dropped some of those US meetings. So I'm in the office every Monday, but I leave at 6 o'clock. So
the Monday 50 kg walk, yeah. I'll see who else is in for it. I'll put it on the pod. And if anyone wants to join us that are in the city, so we'll start by Cannon Street, and then we'll walk along the river all the way to Victoria. And if you want to stop off along the way to Cannon Street, Charing Cross, or wherever you want to partake your journey, then that's fine. Blackfriars, maybe.
Let's do it.
You do you, yeah. But me and Bob are on a pilgrimage to Victoria.
Let's start. We'll do it Monday. By the time this pod's out, people will have missed Monday probably, or it might come out on Monday. So
I can do the socials before that, can't I?
Yeah, let's do that then. I reckon Monday.
What are we going to call it?
This should be a fortnightly thing. We see if it can develop over time.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the distance of it.
No, I know the difference. I've done this before. I think it's 10,000 steps. Let me check. I can do it now. So if I go from my office to Victoria Station,
Just go.
it's a little bit longer because along the river, it wouldn't be
you
the
curve it a
route
bit.
that you do. It's 1 hour and 16 minutes. Lovely walk. 3.4 miles, which is
So
roughly
it's about 5k.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.2 miles. Yeah, bang. There you go. 5
And it's
kilometers,
flat.
50
It's
kg.
lovely.
There's nice sim. It's 50 kilos, 5 kilometers. The summit we could do with that, I reckon.
The 5k drop, 5k trot.
All right, bang. I see you on Monday then. This is great news.
Yeah, let me put it in the diary. Yeah. What are we going time-wise when we're going to kick this off?
Well, I'll be working till 6, so I could probably be there for 6:15.
6:15.
And then that means we'll be done by about 7:30, shake hands and fuck a phone.
Yeah. 6:15, just pulse straight to McDonald's.
There is an M&S food hall, and you have just had M&S Christmas sandwiches there, so we are in danger of that. But
Pigs eat pigs. Yeah, you don't need them pigs in blanket.
What, Percy pigs?
You read them pigs on that pigs in blanket sandwich, and you go, "That's me. I'm going to turn into a pig." What we're going to do, Bob? We're going to eat clean. We're going to burn a few calories that way. Yeah, we're going to shake hands at Victoria. You're going to get in your coach. Your 3-hour commute. And I'm going to take a nice train. I'm going to take a nice little train that'll get me home in 25 minutes.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll see you Monday.
I'll get some socials done. I'll get it out there and invite people along, mate. We can make this a community. I'll try and get Jonty out of the pub to see if he'll do it, but Mondays is not a good day for him. He usually likes a few beers on the weekend.
That's exactly why I should be doing it.
This Monday he came in a little bit sweaty, right? And I was like, "You're right there, John." And he went, "I'm gonna have to pull out the pod. I've just had such a boozy weekend." It's just sweating. I was like, "Have you been to the gym?" He was like, "No, I've just walked in. I'm sweating."
And here he is now at a leaving do. So on the beers again.
Yeah.
Classic
so,
John.
I don't think he'll be joining, but there's some people in the office who definitely get involved with that little trot.
Yeah.
And, that's a good opportunity for me to finally give you your 50 kg drop merch, the hats.
Yeah. Great. I'll wear the hat on the walk.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Right, I better shoot because I've got football to get to, but I look forward to the walk on Monday.
Yeah, lovely. Bob, been a pleasure.
Cool.
See you later, champ.
We've got some diet plans, health scans, sugar bans, fitness fans, PTs, injuries, laying off the Chinese, ball games, gym chains, protein gains and skin tight tops, and we ain't gonna stop until we hit the 50k. Drop, 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 drop. No excess fat, no FAT, no curry bag, no guarantee. Rough or buff, lean on me. We'll end up as fit as a pig.